Ready, go. Ready, go. First to the frontal view. Go. So your body is pretty centered here. The backswing is active, but and then your backswing, although it does not cross the horizontal line, but I think this should be okay for you. But on the way down here, your main problem is this stuck elbow here. The trail elbow is coming this way, it collides with your body. You have to let the elbow go in front of your body, so that the body does not interfere with your arm motion. Okay? Now, so at the top, what happens is your right elbow is placed behind your body here. So that means already you have the condition for this stuck elbow here, because the elbow is located way behind here. And unless you turn this way here, then normally it will come down this way and then hit the body. Then, in order to avoid this collision here, you have to slide your body. So in this position here, you're actually moving this way to make a space here so that your elbow can come down. So with this, you'll not really be able to add your body action to try to swing this through, because you're going this way. Then you just tend to rely on your arms. You know, the way you are swinging, you have to go farther than that. But because there's a stuck elbow here, your body is sliding, so your lead leg cannot interact with the ground that well. Coming this way, you have to rely on your arms. Now down view here. Oh. So if you look at this posture here, your elbow is located behind your body, and on the way down, here the elbow is gliding. So your body has to slide toward the target here. But also you tend to move your body this way also. So moving your body this way quite a bit, and also away from it. So when it is combined with this, this is severely into-out motion here, then oftentimes you lose the ball. So you will impact position your body too much upright. So it's because of this motion here. So when the body is interfering with the elbow motion, somehow you have to clear the space, right? So you are sliding or going backwards, right? And then so that you can move the elbow. But if you move your right elbow more in front of your body here, the body is not going to do it. So you have to feel a little bit going around here instead of bring this down.
Is the way that my elbow working? Is it positioned in the top part of my elbow or the top?
So from the beginning, your elbow is behind your body. So, but it depends on how you start the downswing. In the downswing, instead of pulling this down here, if you go slightly around here, it's just a matter of image. It's just a matter of image. But if you have the right image, then you can easily change this. So develop good image again. So when you go to this position, so even if your right elbow is staying behind here, but then from here, instead of coming this way here, what if you just turn like this?
So it's really that.
So yeah, more so what you have to turn this way. And then when you let the elbow go in front of your body here, you will have to slide the pelvis this way a lot, or you don't have to move your body backward. Yeah, but that's all you need to have. So sometimes what will help is so using one hand here, put the other hand on the upper arm here, near the elbow, so that it limits the elbow motion. so that your right elbow cannot go too far back here. And then from here, just to come down here, if you still have the feel of turning around the axis here, your elbow naturally comes in front of the body. From this position here, if you're turning around the axis here, then the elbow comes in front of the body. So from here, you just try to drop it here, try to intentionally increase the into-out pattern here, then slide. Then the body cannot really promote this flow motion. So bring the elbow in front of your body and then let the collar go. Yeah. And then no need to slide. Just to try to have the image of over here and then turning the body over here instead of over there. Now this is a bit too heavy, so let's go with this stick here. This is called the whoosh stick. It makes a whoosh sound. So when you have a fast motion, it makes this whoosh sound. And as you swing, again, bring this in front of your body and then swing through, and then try to turn more this way. So swing continuously back and forth. With the, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yes. Now use the both hands. Now you have the feel of you are swinging to the left side a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. So because you are adding more body turn now. So actually the speed, the speed of the white ball is coming from the body motion and also the arm motion. But if your swing is going more this way here, it is driven by the arm swing. So when you add the body turn, this gives motion of the white ball here. And then you're also adding your arm motion here. Naturally you have more speed. So have the image of turning about the spine axis. Again. Now, at the top, have a little more time. No rush. And also, in the backswing, instead of sitting down like this, try to stand forward. Yeah. Then your goal is to move the white ball really fast. So give it really high soprano pitch, whoosh sound. Again. Yeah. Yeah. So the whoosh sound depends on the speed. Right? So your goal is to promote good motion of the white ball. It's not about body motion. You use the body to move the stick, but ultimately the goal is to have good white ball motion, right? And then, so in the backswing, let's go a bit faster in the backswing. And instead of stopping, let it go a bit more. From there, motion should be fast. Backswing motion should be fast, but you should have a little more time in the transition so that your body is ready to fire. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And in doing that, because this is light, you can override it, but try to develop consistent swing. More than so in the backswing, you tend to pull it in a little bit. So as you swing, what you have to pay attention to is move it along a consistent plane. Image this. The swing plane is inclined like this. And then it is basically connecting the ball and your elbow here. So if you turn the body like this, this is where the plane is. When your elbow is fixed here, just to turn the body here. Then, yeah, that's the swing plane here. So when we do the backswing, we're basically moving along this inclined plane here. So we have to go higher, higher, higher on this side here. But if your turn is a bit flat here, then here's the swing plane, but if you turn flat, you're moving away from the swing plane. Right? So you have to go along the swing plane in the backswing. And then try to match the backswing plane and the downswing plane. Okay. So this is the idea. To not allow your body to block the motion of the elbow. It's coming from this action here. You can bring this down by using the body and then almost like a squeezing action here, and then you come down here. But if you pull the arms down here, then it collides with the body. So you have to slide and then move it back to slide, right? Yeah. Now, let's go to the rope swing. This rope is flexible, and that the goal is to move the end point around your body. So give me your natural rope swing. Swing continuously. Now, at the end of the downswing, it goes to your neck. That means it's too flat on this side. No. So that part is open. But on this side, in the downswing, you're pulling it in too much. It has to go up here. When it goes this way here, then the rope will end up straight to that position. It's good. That went flat. Yes. Yeah. So that's your swing plane. Yeah. So the nice thing about the rope swing is that because it's flexible, you cannot manipulate it. So that means if the rope is not going the way you want, or if the rope motion plane is not right, that means your body is basically guiding the rope that way, right? So for you, this side it feels a bit too high because you tend to go down. So again, bring the right elbow in front of your body and then turn the body, but try to throw the rope in front of you. Yes. Now nothing interferes with your arm, so your upper body can swing around the body. Okay. So this is the idea. The rope swing just changes your swing plane. Again, so in that case, all you need to worry about is moving the rope fast along this plane here, and then let it hit your body, and then reverse the direction, and then let it go, so let it hit the body here. Okay? You don't have to slide the body away from the elbow. Okay? So this is the idea. Again. And in the this time we went wrong. In the backswing, as you swing here, and then let it hit your body. But that means you have to move it faster. Now, one way to fix this issue is making the swing plane a bit flatter. So standing on the same spot here, this time aim toward this tall tip here. Yeah. So you cannot hit it because it's a short, but swing toward that long tip. Yeah. Oh, that looks beautiful. So that's the plane you need to. That's the plane you need to develop. Okay. So you tend to bring this down because you tend to pull this down. Yeah. But let's go a bit more around your body. That plane looks really good. Again. Yes. Now let me record this. So and then you are repeating this continuously and make sure you have good control of the rope motion. Okay? It's not about to swing hard one time, but have a continuous motion, and then you have to have good control. In the meantime, I will record. Okay. Swing. Make the backswing a bit faster. Swing. Yep. Swing. Swing. Good. That's this that the last person put it down. So you have to know what you're doing. It's important to match the feel and also what's actually happening. So unless you know what you're doing, you cannot change anything.
Yeah.
So here. Swing. Make the backswing a bit faster. Swing. Yep. Swing. Swing. Good. This time a little bit flat. So when the rope goes toward your neck, that means that you have a little bit flatter.
I know correctly, look like it's almost vertical.
Yeah. But now because you're aiming, the torquing, so you got the flare, so you have less of that. But the bottom line is when you swing this faster here, then the rope will end up here. So let the rope hit your under the armpit here. And then make the backswing faster. Backswing faster. Yeah, that's it. That's it. So that way you're controlling the swing plane. And then once the swing plane is well established, then all you do is just to have good control. Now with that feel, again let's go back to this. Swing back and forth as if you are swinging a rope. It's a bit flat here.
Up here?
No. The downswing was a bit flat. Now your elbow motion is a lot freer because it's coming in front of your body.
Okay.
And then also because this is light, you can easily overpower this.
Yeah.
But still the goal is to have good control. Whether you're swinging is slowly here, following the path you want here, or you go a bit faster here, or a lot faster. But still you have to maintain the plane. You have good control. And then if your wrist is too rigid, then it's hard to control the motion of the whiteboard. So you have to allow your, this motion is called, this is happening in the forearm here. This is called pronation, supination here. And you also have wrist motion here. By combining the forearm motion and wrist motion, you will be able to control the motion of the whiteboard consistently. So again, swing back and forth. The goal is to move the whiteboard fast around your body consistently. In the backswing, you are hesitating here, and then try to push. But in one action, throw forward in the backswing. So both ways, no hesitation.
Okay.
Just move the whiteboard fast along the plane here. Throw here and then throw here.
Okay.
Swing. The backswing plane is you are starting a bit high here, and it's going a bit flat there. So you have to stick to the same plane. So if your downswing plane is swing this way and then finish it here, follow the same plane in the backswing and then let it go. Currently what happens is swing here and it goes a bit stiffer here, so it goes a bit flat. So it's important to pay attention to the motion of the whiteboard. While you are swinging hard, pay attention to the whiteboard motion. You need to develop consistent whiteboard motion. Yes. That way you are getting rid of all unnecessary movement. Because in the end, what matters is the motion of the whiteboard around. Right? So the rope will give you good swing plane. And then with the light object like this, still you have to stick to that plane instead of try to overpower. Still the goal is to move the white ball around your body nicely. And then when you have your club, you will be able to stick to the same motion, Because the club is obviously, the shock is more stiffer than this here. So you have, when you swing this, still have the image of swinging the rope or the vice. Again, develop good consistent plane. It's a bit flat on this side. So what should happen is, when you go downswing here, using the speed here, just and then swing and then let it go through. No need to put a lot of effort to try to turn this way. When the plane is reasonably settled here, then using the speed developed here, you can let it go and then turn around. Instead of try to keep influencing the club motion even in the follow. No need to do that. But have the feel of throwing the club head toward the target. The club is heavier than this, so when you make many swings, yes, okay. Now, let's go with something even heavier than this.
Okay.
This is an orange whip. The positive side of this is that when you're dealing with a heavy object, your body automatically organizes the motion better. Okay. Because without good mechanics, it's hard to handle an object like this because it's heavy. Now, swing back and forth. Make sure you have a good fast backswing still. Yeah, so particularly when you deal with something heavy, then the best strategy is you stick to the swing plane. If you introduce additional motions, then the swing becomes more complex and it becomes more difficult. So simplified motion, just to reverse the direction and then throw. Yeah. Once you have a good consistent swing plane, all you do is just press the motion, reverse the direction and then throw back and forth. That way you can simplify the motion. Yep. Yep. Then now, here one thing. At the top, try to minimize bending. So that means that when the ball is moving this way here, if you start going that way, it will create bending. So the bending coming from deceleration is okay, but the bending coming from early, the rush to downswing, no. So swing and wait until this is completed and then start swinging. Yes, no rush. Yes. Then, when that happens, when you have enough time here, the way that it is completed and then start downswing, then you can really use the lower body action to promote the body attack. But before this is completed, the body goes here, you're wasting, because you are fighting this movement. Again, that's good. Now let me record this. So follow a consistent plane. Do not fight. So wait until it finishes motion and then start the down. Okay, ready, go. Yes. Now that looks good. So the motion is basically going around, and then they're not fighting. Yes. Now let's go back to your club swing. The fact that the orange whip has a little bit of flexibility, that helps to find the right timing for the downswing. If you have to wait until the bending is completed and then start downswing. So when you swing a rigid club, you still have the image of swinging an orange whip with a little bit of flexibility. And currently still your motion on this side is pretty big because you try to put a lot of effort on this side here. But what should happen is actually you have to accelerate the club here. This is the acceleration phase on the way down. But once you have impact, then after there is a deceleration phase. No need to put a lot of effort to the follow through. Okay? Then you have to put a lot of effort here and then accelerate good early part of the downswing. So let's go to the top. Let's go to the top. There, imagine this is a cable with the weight attached to it. In the gym, you will find the cable with the weight attached. So when you start downswing, and you try to start downswing, if you use your arms here, it's hard to pull this, right? So the best is to turn the body. Turn the body. Yeah. So with that effort, you will be able to start acceleration early. So at the beginning of downswing, you don't waste this phase here. So go up with the good faster motion here, and then wind up here, and then this shoulder motion, as if you're pulling a cable, not this way, not pulling the cable this way here. Rather, the cable is running this way here, pulling this way. So you have to have good effort early on. And with that, let it go. So from here, what you do is you move the body and then try to put this instead here. No, from the beginning, in one action. So most of the cases, people try to put a lot of effort on this side here. So usually waste the early part of the downswing. But by using active backswing, and then add the extra shoulder turn here, extra shoulder turn, and then start the downswing, put a lot of effort here, and then throw. Your shoulder is not turning enough. At the end of the backswing, yes, like that. This time you shift it this way quite a bit. No need to do that. Because your elbow will go in front of your body, no need to shift. Again. So for that you have to have a good wind up using the momentum in the backswing. Using this momentum here, you have to create good wind up. So give extra shoulder turn at the end of the backswing. Again. Now you got rid of pulling it down here because you start using this more instead of using the arms. Okay. Use the shoulders to wind up. Yes. Yeah, now your swing is more coming this way here. You're not pulling in. When you have the late effort, you try to drag it all the way here, then you tend to bring this way too much. But if you have more early effort here, then with that, accelerate the club and then let it go instead of keep pulling. So naturally, the swing plane will align better, bouncing plane will be better. Yeah. So this is the idea. Now let me record this motion.
Workout.
Yes. And sometimes you have to reach the level of exhaustion. So when you get tired, then your body assumes more efficient. When your muscles are fresh, then you tend to use your muscles too much.
Yeah.
Okay. So swing. Let's ready go. Yep. Now, if you look at your swing plane, you have no sign of pulling it. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Yep. Now, so if you maintain this motion here, then your rope swing, again, in the rope swing, if you have early acceleration here, then you will not be able to pull the rope.
Right.
So, so again, the image, the cable, weighted cable here, you're pulling it this way here, by turning the body, then let it go. Pull it.
Hold it.
So what happens is if you lose tension here at the end of the backswing, if you lose tension of the rope, then when you start the downswing motion, you cannot immediately move the rope. That's why the body turns a lot, and then the rope will start. So more than anything, at the end of the backswing, you have to maintain the tension. For that, give enough speed in the backswing, and then let it hit your body, go around and then hit the body here. That means you maintain the tension, and then using that tension to the back. You have to start early. So let's do this again. Go to the top. Go to the top. So this is the cable you're pulling. Okay? I'm the weight. And then when you start, you have to turn the body. So without using the arms of the board, try to turn the body and then let it go. Again. So use good. Yes. It's pulling. The backswing. In the backswing, if you throw and then it slows down and then drops your body, then you lose the tension. You have to let it go all the way and then hit this way. Yeah, like that. Then it's easier to control the rope all the way down. Yeah. Still the hands are pulling a little bit, so actually it will late. So image this, instead of swinging this way here, you have a target on the way down. So this is you have another target on the way down. You are hitting this on the way down before you reach that position. Almost you have something here, and you want to hit it hard. Yes. This way. And then aim this way. Aim this toward you. In terms of the direction, aim the toward team, but you have to have good action early on. Do not waste the early part of the downswing. Yes. So with that action, this side you cannot pull it in because you have generated enough speed already there with the early action. Then the rope has a faster motion, so then you cannot really pull it in. It just simply comes up because of the speed. So when you try to hit it hard, try to put a lot of effort on this side, it's too late. So you have to actually put good effort here. Because in terms of these muscles here, the muscles in the trunk here, they generate the maximum torque about here. when the arm is, when the lead arm is parallel to the ground, about here, these muscles actually generate maximum torque about the spine axis. But after that, it decreases. So in terms of these muscles here, you have to have early action here so that we kick better here. Then all you do is just let it go, throw. Okay? But if you put a lot of effort on this side here, it's late, and you are using the effort for nothing. You're wasting the energy. Again, so aim the whole key in terms of the slope of the swing plane, but you have to have an early action. Okay. Have an imaginary target on the way down. Yes. 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 Then you don't have to have the active motion, end of the downswing. You will just slow down and then finish it. Yeah. Right? So you can activate the muscles early on. For that, you have to have a good wind up. From there, you are throwing. Use the wind up. Yeah. Yes, yes. Just like this. Let me record this again. So use your big muscles to generate the effort here. Okay, ready, go. Yes. So the effort early on instead of in the follow. Ooh. Yes. So in other words, you have a burst of motion. And then if something is sticking here, then you shake it off, have the image of shaking it off. And also in doing this, you can use the wrist activity. So not just the swinging with the whole body here, have the image of letting it go. Wrist activity, let it go. So here. So when you really let it go, then after this, the hands will come up a bit higher here. If you keep pulling here, then the hand goes low. So when you let the end of the rope go, the hand comes up. Yeah, yeah. Now also, your body posture is now swinging this way instead of completely standing up like this. So your original swing, you just pull this down. You tend to move backwards slightly. And with that, the finish position is completely upright here. But now you have a little bit of inclination of the axis here because you don't have this motion. So you have the image of turning here, turning here, turning here, turning here. So as if somebody is holding your hairs. So basically, it's a turning motion about the spine, but you don't have to have that active motion. Because more in the short eye, particularly wedges, controlling the distance is the main thing, instead of generating maximum speed. Right? But as the flip gets longer, your goal is to swing faster. As fast as possible. But with the wedges, you have to still maintain the same motion, but you have to change the overall acceleration, deceleration pattern so you can control the distance. So now the swing plane is a lot better, and then have an early action. Now come here, swing the rope along this plane here. On the way down, you're hitting it.
Am I supposed to hit it? Oh, okay.
No, you're hitting here. You have to hit here.
I'll hit here.
Yeah.
And not there or there.
So in the backswing, if you tend to hit this side here,
You're going
that means
inside.
your backswing is flat. And then all the way down, if you hit this side here, that means it's going flat here.
Oh.
So use that plane as a guide. Give extra shoulder turn at the end of the backswing, and then swing. Yeah, so something like this. You don't have to build the whole thing, but maybe just have a sheet of plywood, either running this way or running this way.
Yeah.
And then using it as a visual, guide, then you will be able to better shape your swing plane. But the bottom line is, you don't put too much effort on this side late. That means that you are pulling it in, so you will hit about here. So the hitting sound happens here. But instead, if you have to hit the board, then it's got to be here.
Right.
Okay? And then no rush down. Okay, so when you have a fast motion and then good wind up, and with that, in one action, try to throw the club head really fast. Yeah. That's okay. So come up here. So this is the idea. You have a good effort, but then that effort should be more directed toward the motion of the device you're dealing with instead of the body motion. So that means that your goal is to move the device around your body. But it's not pulling this in, but rather using the acceleration here, develop enough speed and let it go so that you can essentially throw the rope for the target. So you should be able to control the direction. So your effort should be throwing the rope for the target. So let me see whether you can really do that. Yep. Yep. This kind of pull the belly. So you have to know what you're doing. Okay? So sometimes unconsciously you do certain things, but then you have to consciously control this for a while until the pattern settles. But right now you're swinging. The last one was a bit flat. So when you have a good effort all the way down, the automatically goes more this way here. But if you reduce the level of effort early on, then you tend to put more effort in the follow-through. That's why you put it in. That's good. That's good. Yeah.
Okay.
So you do have all the muscles. You can swing hard, but that has to be or toward the motion of the end point. So instead of having unnecessary body.
Yeah. Okay.
Basically, it is axial rotation here. Your spine is rotating about the axis here, and then let it go, and then swing through. Let it go, and then swing through. Yep. That was good, the workout.
Yeah.
This is yours. Take it with you.
Okay.